What's going on, guys? My name is Sumner Healy, and if you're new to this channel, I'm all about fitness, improving your life, finding your passion, and just living a fulfilled, amazing life. So if that's of interest to you, I recommend subscribing down below. And to all my old followers, what's up, guys? I love you. I would consider myself a super type A personality, and I know a lot of you other guys out there that follow this channel, and girls, are also major type A. We have goals, we want to get things accomplished, we want to improve every area of our life, and we can get so caught up in this constant forward progress that I think a lot of times we neglect a certain side of ourselves. And you're probably asking Sumner, what are you talking about? What side are we neglecting? Well, I'm going to bring up the big G word, and this is a word a lot of people get turned off to immediately, and that word is gratitude. Most people hear gratitude and they're like, oh, this is some wow woo woo yoga bull crap, and I don't want anything to do with it. What I'm going to explain to you guys is how gratitude has absolutely changed my life in every single way, and how I've used a gratitude journal to make myself more productive, to make myself happier, more fulfilled, more excited by life. And so what I want to share today is just 5 really simple steps that I've used to build my gratitude journal and how I've made it a consistent habit in my life, and you guys can do the same. My first point, what's really changed journaling for me, is picking a medium that works for you. Most people say, oh, you have to use a classic notebook with a pen or a pencil, you got to keep it old school. I say use what works for you. Use what you can be consistent with. That could be your iPhone, that could be your laptop, that could be writing it down on your fridge every morning with an erasable marker, you know, whatever it may be. Pick a medium that you can be consistent with and something that's convenient for you. For me, it's just a little red 99-cent notebook. This thing is a life changer for me, and it works. It's convenient. I have it on my desk at all times, and it gets the job done. But pick something that works best for you. So I'm gonna get a little bit deep with you guys, so hang on with me. This is point number 2. What I want you guys to do is not just to go through the motions. You don't wanna just blab out and write whatever you're thinking. You wanna feel what you're writing. And you're probably saying, how do I feel what I write? Well, I like to envision and feel whatever I'm grateful for. So let's say I'm talking about how grateful I am to have my eyesight. I might feel my eyelids, or I might just concentrate, put my attention towards having eyes in my sight and how happy that makes me and all the amazing things I get to do with these eyes. And so I put my energy and attention there, so I'll write it down and I'll consciously think about it and feel it. So let's say you're sharing gratitude for a friend. Think about all those amazing memories you've had with that friend or that family member and really feel that emotion. What's amazing is you get that burst of happiness, this dopamine rush right then and there at that moment, and the sensation becomes addicting. You just want to keep on writing down all the things that you're grateful for. And so the more conscious you can be about what you're feeling, it's just going to reinforce this behavior because it feels so good. You just feel happy in that moment, and that happiness carries you from moment to moment. Third thing, this is something that I learned later on in my gratitude journaling career, if you will, and that is to mix it up. One of the weird things about journaling is sometimes you can get on autopilot and journal the same things day in and day out. And I'll go back to my old journals and I'll say a lot of the same things over and over again, which on one hand is amazing because it shows that I'm so grateful for that thing, but I also know there's a lot of other things that I'm not recognizing in my life that I should be showing gratitude for, right? And so I like to encourage myself and other people that I get into journaling to really figure out, how can you change it up today? So if yesterday you were grateful for your eyesight, today maybe you're grateful to have a tongue so you can speak, or something simple like that, and really just mixing it up. Fourth point, you want to savor this. You want to enjoy this like a fine meal with a beautiful glass of Chardonnay on the side. Savor it, feel it, love every moment of this. If you treat it like a chore and you're just blowing through it, you're not going to get any of the benefits. You really want to enjoy this and take it step by step. Fifth point. So I'm gonna go on a quick tangent. I'm really into what's called meta learning, and meta learning is learning how to learn. And in the process of meta learning, we understand how to break down skills and how to learn new skills. And what I've learned through my process of breaking down skills and learning how I can apply them to my life is that you have to start small. Having some big grand scheme of how you're gonna dive into something is way too intimidating. If you wanna build a habit, start really small. So what I recommend is, if you wanna start making a gratitude journal, start today and write one thing down. And every day try to go one more thing. So the second day, 2 things, third day, 3 things. And of course, at a certain point, you don't need to keep on writing down hundreds upon hundreds of things, but once you get this habit established after, let's say, 22 to 28 days, you're gonna be in that state of flow where it's just so consistent, and you do it without even thinking about it. But what I recommend is starting really small. You wanna break this down into bite-sized little chunks that's totally manageable. Write down one thing, feel that thing, really be conscious of what you're writing down, and each day try to level up and add another thing, and you'll progress. These are my 5 tips of how I've been able to create a gratitude journal that I stay consistent with. I'm serious when I say this is some no fluff, no BS. This stuff has changed my life in every single way, and I have a lot of new videos coming out on this topic of journaling and gratitude journaling. So I really want you guys to take into consideration what I'm saying. If you're one of those people that thinks gratitude is a toxic word or you think it's bullcrap, I want you just to rethink. Take this video to maybe change your mind and at least try it for 3 days. Just give it 3 days and see if it makes you feel any different. Guys, if you like this video, please subscribe. I love sharing this content with you guys and I want to get this out to as many people as possible because like I said, it's changed my life and I know it can do the same for you. Anyways, this is Sumner Healy and I'll see you guys in the next video.